All right.
We got Paul from Shane's Rib Shack here at Shane's. We will talk about April 30th. What's going on, Paul? Got
April
free
30th.
ribs. Free
Man,
ribs here.
It's going to be so awesome. This is golly, this is probably the 6th or 7th year we've done the free rib giveaway.
It's going to be big.
It's going to be the first 100 friends that show up. We open the door at 11. The first 100 people that show up are going to get a half rack of ribs, a free drink, a free T-shirt, and we've got some extra little door prizes that are going to be
Some other odds and ends.
yeah, some other odds and ends.
There'll be people lining up out here probably in the morning to get ready for that. I know.
They will be here at the crack of dawn.
I've talked to a few people already, so they'll be here no matter what. They
Yeah.
don't mind waiting in line. They're going to.
Oh, no.
They will wait for that food.
Oh yeah.
Half rack of ribs, a drink, a T-shirt, other odds and ends are going to be
That's
given
right.
away
That's
on
right.
April the 30th.
April 30th,
Which is a Saturday.
That's the last Saturday of the month.
Wow. Last
It's actually
chance.
the last day of the month too.
Last day, last chance. Got to get those ribs. Free
Yeah.
ribs.
Free ribs.
Free
half
baby
rack.
back ribs right there.
Yes, sir.
You guys have done some good things up here.
Yeah.
That's
it's-
good people tonight. This
it's
Eastern Girlfriend crew coming in there, good people.
Yeah.
Plus, we talked a little bit about some farming in the back there, too.
Yeah, I love
those
talking
tomatoes. Those tomatoes, because he talked about, the gentleman talked back when they did not stake the tomatoes up.
That's right.
We never used stakes when I was a kid.
I think that I recall my grandmother and grandfather letting them run.
Lay it on the ground, let them run, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
let 'em run.
Like you talked about big, huge tomatoes
Right.
back then, too. Large
That's right.
tomatoes.
Those are-
Maybe not as many,
right,
but
the
large.
heirlooms, right.
It didn't take as many. Well, back in the day, you get like one tomato, you can make like a tomato sandwich out of one tomato easy.
Oh,
Sometimes more than one
Man.
sandwich.
I can remember my grandmother using those tomatoes and just eating the tomato by itself.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you cut the tomato up into slices and maybe
There
have
he is,
like a
Mr. Barber's in the house.
little bit of lettuce or
Andy
something.
Barber's
You know,
dad.
yeah.
Yeah, Northwest Guilford kid, Mr. Barber. But
Yes,
back
sir.
sometimes back then too, they would take a tomato and actually they take like a spoon, just kind of spoon eat tomato.
Oh, yeah.
I remember seeing that too. And what they do, they
They're
take
good.
like the salt shaker, pour some salt in it,
Yeah,
and they just
and
eat that
pepper.
tomato and pepper too.
Oh
yeah.
man, yeah.
They just eat the tomato.
Absolutely.
Like it was
It's so
yesterday.
good because there's nothing as good as a homegrown tomato. I don't think.
You're a tomato man, right?
I love tomatoes.
Here, let's go with it. Tomato sandwich. Here, it's a different experience with tomato sandwich.
Sandwich.
The old sandwich. I got that tomato sandwich going. Do you like it better with the peel on the tomato or just the tomato completely peeled and tomato sliced peeled? How do you like it better on the sandwich?
That's a good
It
question.
is.
That's
Because I used to get that sandwich. My 11
Yeah.
miles work, did great work, man. She dinner time, helped me get a sandwich, pack it my little lunch thing for a summer job. But sometimes you get that sandwich in that bag that's already sliced. It's a little warm. Sometimes it's a little mushy, man. A little
Yeah,
mushy.
that's right.
But the
That's
warm
right.
to peel sometimes would actually remain more solid. That's a
That's
debate. What do
right.
you
It
think?
would hold it together.
Exactly. What do you think?
Yeah. Now, if you're going to eat it right away,
Yeah.
I would
Pure
say
slice.
without the peel.
Yeah. Pure slice, right. Yeah, if you're going to get on the table, going to get like a plate with tomato slice eat during your meal.
Right.
Pure slice.
Absolutely.
And now the rest of the
Beautiful.
story.
Now, if you're going to hold it for a while, I think you're right about the skin kind of holds it together. It keeps it a little
More solid.
solid.
Yeah.
A little more solid.
Man, I tell you what, great tomatoes. My mother would
But you can't go wrong with the
My mother
tomato
also-
sandwich.
She would can
Beautiful
tomatoes.
thing.
Can the tomatoes.
Oh, yeah.
And put them in a
Oh,
can
yeah.
up in the attic, and you bring them out during the winter, and you
Well,
use
you
those to
need
make
'em.
like soup.
Right.
Sometimes
You
I tell
need
you,
'em.
you put a tomato in a jar in an attic and bring it down like on a good day. Here's another tomato form.
That's a beautiful thing.
You open that can of tomatoes and put it in a bowl and you get crackers. Just eat tomato and crackers.
Man.
Cold tomato tastes great with those crackers.
Absolutely.
Outstanding. good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know, and see, that's like my great grandparent. That was what you did.
That's what you did.
You prepped for the winter, and you canned all that stuff, and beans and tomatoes and corn and pickles and all kinds of stuff.
Interesting.
Even meats,
Yeah, you ham, especially with those hams. up there.
jellies.
Yeah, all kinds of jellies.
Oh, man.
I remember cherry
Fruits.
jam. I remember
Yeah.
strawberry jam. I remember
Yeah.
peach. All those.
Oh, yeah.
Apple.
Yeah.
I told the guy that I was doing a baseball game down
Pear
there
with
one
the
night.
cloves.
We were talking about apples, just like stewed apples. But here's my
Yeah.
connection to my baseball I was doing that night.
Okay.
The player on the other team was named Eric Swanson. I told about Eric Swanson, pitcher
Okay.
for the other team. I go, remember those Swanson TV dinners? I didn't always like the Swanson that great, but I donated up. I like those sliced apples and those Swanson TV
Yeah.
dinners. Those were pretty darn good.
Yeah,
With
they were good.
Cinnamon in there.
Yes.
Swanson TV dinners, those
Yeah.
apples. Those tomatoes, make those tomatoes too in a jar, can. Great spaghetti can be made from those tomatoes. Outstanding for spaghetti.
Oh
Tomatoes.
man, are you
Oh,
kidding
man.
me?
Heat it up.
Woo.
take some hamburger, onion, and a little bit of seasoning. Put that with that tomato for your
nothing
spaghetti
better.
sauce. I can't even cook a whip, whatever, but I can make some good spaghetti sauce with those canned tomatoes.
Hey,
get it done.
And those tomatoes are so good. You can't go wrong with that.
What makes these doggone ribs here at Shane so good? That's the big question. Free ribs on the 30th of April.
It's the love.
The love.
Andy, we put a lot of love on it.
And your love is different. Some people's love, they spend so much time studying love, they can't offer true love. Your love is L-U-V. You guys put L-U-V in this.
It's sincere love is what it is.
Genuine.
It's genuine, sincere love.
And these are good ribs.
Yeah, they're great ribs.
I like the rib sandwich here too.
The rib sandwich is outstanding.
I love the ribs. I tell you what, I don't have it in Shane.
And that's a good portion of ribs too.
Sometimes
that's a 4-bone.
I think I've lost my mind at Shane when I come in. But I come into Shane sometimes. It's great for Shane's Rib Shack. When I come in, I'm a chicken. I'm scared. I can't eat the ribs, but I love it. I love the ribs, but I'm such a chicken person here. I love this chicken.
I know.
Here. I'm crazy about the chicken. It's like remember we talked about our cartoons. You know our cartoons.
I know it. Yeah,
super
right.
Super chicken. Remember that?
Yeah,
It's great. And that's what I call Shane's Super Chicken. You got Super Chicken. It's
It
like
is
the
Super Chicken.
bomb.com.
It is.
Shane's.
It is. The superchickenbomb.com.
It's good. Chicken
Man,
salad sandwich today.
I got you hooked on that half
Could get
chicken.
that half smoked chicken tonight. Smoked chicken, half to it with
I got
the
it
barbecue
booked.
sauce. Maybe just get it with one side. Pull on in.
I got you
The
hooked.
chicken tenders, the chicken wings.
It's so good.
Man, the chicken's unreal here.
Oh, the smoked chicken wings. Oh my goodness.
Shane's Rib Shack, Shane's
Golly.
Chicken Coop. You gotta love the coop.
Absolutely. I mean, you got grilled chicken, chopped chicken, boneless chicken wings, fried chicken wings,
Unreal.
smoked chicken wings, half chicken, chicken salad.
Yeah. Potato salad, okra.
Oh, the potato
You got
salad.
Brunswick
Man,
stew.
potato salad's awesome.
Potato salad with
I
a
love
half with that half
potato
chicken
salad.
would be unreal. That'd be a great meal right there. A great meal.
Absolutely.
Talk again about Saturday, April 30th.
Okay, Saturday we're
You
gonna
guys get in here early today and start cooking. You get there early.
we get here early. We get here early. We get everything ready to go, just so people don't have to sit around and wait. What we're going to do is now they will have to wait till we open the doors.
Right.
We're gonna
What's up,
line-
11?
We open at 11.
11 o'clock.
People will show up early though
Oh, yeah.
to start lining up. We'll line them all up, get everybody's name and
You get a
email
number.
address.
So some people get the number. I was number one.
The
Every
T-shirt
shirt
has a number.
Right.
And we hand out the shirts in order of the guest and
Up to 100, right?
up to 100.
100.
The first 100 people are
Get a
going to
rack
get
of ribs.
a
Half a
free
rack of
half a rack of ribs, delicious, with a piece of toast, a drink, a regular drink. I mean, that alone,
And
boom.
If you get refills.
Plus, you get that free T-shirt with the number says, "Hey, I was number one."
Plus, you mentioned the other odds and ends you guys are giving
We're
away
going to
too.
have some freebie
Special,
giveaways.
yeah.
Yeah, we're going to spice it up a little
James
bit.
does it up
We'll
right.
have some trivia questions out in the line just to keep
Now,
keep the people occupied.
who runs the line out there? Who runs the line? Chelsea?
Chelsea's going to help run the
gonna
line.
run the
I got a
line.
feeling
I can
she's
see that.
yeah,
I
she's
can
she's a good one
visualize
for
that.
that.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
and I
I
think
can
I'll
see
probably have Crystal do that
Yeah,
too.
she's a good talker.
Yeah,
Crystal do a good job out there.
Yeah.
Put her on the line.
I think I'll put those two out
Put those
there.
girls in the front line.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
We might even see Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton. Who knows might stop by that day.
I'm kind of doubting that.
You never know, you might see,
Maybe somebody will show up in their costume.
Ted Cruz may show up that day, a last minute push for his candidacy.
I don't know. We're hoping it doesn't get too political.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just here for the ribs.
Yeah, it's going to be the ribs that day. That'll
Lots
be a
of
rib
love,
day.
lots of ribs, lots of good times. You know, and the whole house will be full. It'll be great. You know, people sitting with people they never even met
Yeah.
before,
Packed
making
in
new
here.
friends.
Packed in here, yeah.
Man, it's going to be awesome.
And some people will eat their ribs, they'll drink their drink and say, you know what, I've enjoyed this free rib day. I'm going to grab something else before I leave. Maybe
They-
grab a
they
brownie.
just may do
Maybe
that.
grab some peach cobbler.
Absolutely.
Maybe grab an order of fries. Maybe get some Brunswick stew, some okra, some green
fried
beans.
okra, yeah.
All those good
Some
items.
Brunswick stew.
Yeah, get a side to go with it.
Yes, sir.
While here, maybe the thing that helps a lot of people too is you get your rack of or get your half rack of ribs. Maybe make it a full rack. Get a half rack to take home. Buy a half rack to take with you for
Boom.
later that day.
Hey, because you know what? It's hard to eat just a half rack.
Yeah.
And stop.
That's what Minnesota Fats used to do. Minnesota Fats would rack them up. Let's go. Get those ribs rolling back in the day. Rack them up.
I used to love that guy.
It was good.
He was great. He was, you know what I loved about him was he was great at the banter while the other guy was shooting. He would still keep that banter going
Steve Moscone.
just to kind of knock them off of their
pool players.
game a little bit. You
Minnesota Fat, Steve Moscone. Remember Moscone back in the day? He was one of those guys as well.
Yeah.
They had a guy named Earl. What was Earl's last name from Greensboro? He was pretty good back then. I wish I could think of Earl's name right now. Guy played pool so good all those years. His last name escapes me now. It'll come to me probably later tonight.
Right.
Earl.
Yeah.
Not Earl Curitz, and he was a basketball player. Not Earl Weaver, he was a baseball manager for the Baltimore Orioles. Not Earl the Pearl Monroe, he was a basketball player for the Minnesota State Rams. Earl.
Yeah, that's right. I remember him.
Yeah, Earl the Pearl.
Yeah.
I remember this Earl guy's name. He'll come to me sometime later on. Played a lot of, I think he played pool for a long time. He kind of played on a national scale, plus played out of that B.G. McGee's on High Point Road. That was a pool place for a while.
Okay. How
Back
about
in the
that?
day. It's all torn down.
Yeah,
now.
that's
Oh.
right. I forgot about
They wiped
that place.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's been a
Earl
little-
Strickland. Mr. Strickland.
Okay.
Earl Strickland. I remember that. I think I may have to consider myself maybe a genius. I don't know. Maybe just,
Well, I would
just for a
say-
second.
I would say, you know,
a brief genius.
Andy,
Here it
I was
goes.
telling somebody the other day, I said, you are somebody that can remember sports trivia. I mean, it's almost unbelievable. It's uncanny.
Crazy.
It's
Small things.
uncanny
Yeah.
the way that you can pull tidbits.
Yeah, it comes to me
And
sometimes
just-
in a crazy way.
it's
I'll
awesome.
Call people sometimes.
It's-
Tell them we were trying to think. I just thought of it. I did not use Wikipedia, but I just thought of it. I always want to reference the fact that
Yeah.
you go to Wikipedia. Don't have to go to that site for the reference, but just
No.
pull it out of the hat. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And first of all, I mean, I would say 50-50 rely on Wikipedia because you never know.
Yeah.
You
It's
never
good-
know
It's
if
a
it's
good
true.
resource. Yeah, I'll probably go there 5, 6, 7 times a day at least, maybe more.
I would double check my facts from Wikipedia
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. Just to
Yeah.
be sure,
Yeah.
they've got their stuff right.
because anybody can write anything on there.
Tell you, it's good though for
That's right.
ages and deaths and things like that. Because when Blackjack Mulligan died last week.
Did he really?
He died last week.
Oh,
He sure
man.
did. Blackjack Mulligan's gone.
That's terrible.
Blackjack Mulligan. We lost Roddy Piper last year,
I
Dusty
know.
Rhodes last year, now Blackjack Mulligan.
Nicole and I were talking about wrestling earlier today.
Yeah. Lost a good man. Lost Blackjack Mulligan.
That is
Bob
crazy.
Wyndham.
Was
Mr.
that his
Wyndham.
real name?
Real name was Bob Wyndham.
about
yeah.
that?
Yeah. Won a lot
Big-
of titles.
big
over the
boy,
years.
too.
6'7", 6'8".
Big boy.
Yeah. Big time guy. Wore a black cowboy
Big
hat,
handlebar
mustache.
Yeah. I love that.
That was the famous things about him was that mustache.
Yeah.
I think I used to say it was like Sweetwater, Texas. That was his fictitious home, I guess. Sweetwater,
Okay.
Texas was where he was from.
I wonder how he came up with that.
I don't know. They come up with some crazy stuff. No doubt about it.
Well, he's a big boy, so
Yeah, had a son
Texas has big things.
I had a son
right?
named Barry Wyndham. Barry's still living, although I think Barry did have a stroke a few years back. Lost some of his
terrible.
nobility for a while, but you hate to lose those guys.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the day. I hate to say it. I know it's going to happen one day. I won't pick that computer up one day. It's going to say Ric Flair has passed away. When he's gone, it's going to be really crazy. We lose Hogan someday too. I know we'll lose Hogan too.
Yeah.
But when Ric Flair does, it's a little crazy. He's so close to home in so many ways.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was very, very down home.
I read about him this week too. Back in
Even
his,
more so than Hulk
I mentioned this to you
Hogan.
one time too. Back in his younger day, Flair, when he first started, he weighed 300 pounds and had a crew cut. That's how he started out back in his youngest days. 300-pound Ric
You know,
Flair with a crew
I think
cut. He was
when he
huge back
first
then.
started,
Yeah.
and like it svelte
Yeah.
in shape. So,
Yeah, he was.
not
He
a
wanted to go by
sloppy
the name
300.
Ricky Rhodes. He wanted to use Dusty Rhodes' last name. He wanted to go by Ricky Rhodes, but Dusty said, "Nah, don't do that."
Well, you know,
Come up
that's
with your
funny
own
because
name.
they both had a similar cry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Dusty Rhodes was more of a
Yeah, he did. He used that
the
too.
American Dream,
Yeah, he did. He used that in saying the American Dream. He did.
and you know,
Flair's just that
Ric
woo.
Flair was
Yeah, Brian Jones
Nature
of our
Boy.
baseball fame can do that pretty well. He does that pretty well too.
Yeah.
But, I mean, people love
That's
that.
right.
They love that call. They sure.
I
do.
love too. Dusty Rhodes had a little bit of a lift.
Yeah, and you never knew
Little
if it was-
bilateral lift,
if it was
and it was
natural or intended the way he would do that.
It was great.
Yeah,
you know, whatever it was, it made him distinctive
Yeah,
and
he did.
something.
He would make himself
way to
look a little
remember.
nutty, a little crazy.
They all were a
the
little
working man, but
yeah.
he knew how to get the point across to the people.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, you kind of felt like they were like your crazy Uncle Bob.
Yeah, kind of part of the
You know?
family. Yeah,
Yeah,
down to earth.
you know what I mean?
Family members. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The Uncle Frank who was up in the attic. He
You're
comes out
right.
very often.
Right.
Right down occasionally. Yeah, who's probably still up there if you went back to
He
the
may
attic.
be.
And the house is gone, but he's still up there.
You're right.
Yeah. Paul, one more time before we close.
Looking
I
for
really
ribs.
want to stress this point: free ribs at Shane's
Free
on
ribs.
April
for the
30th.
first 100 guests. First 100 friends to show up, we're going to give them a T-shirt in order. Let them in the door at 11. Give them a free half rack, piece of toast, free drink. Plus, we'll have some trivia questions to get some goodies in the line while you wait.
What are you suggesting we eat tonight? What should Don get tonight?
Don. I'm thinking Don should have. You always go with the wrap. And it's good. The wrap is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a safe bet.
What should I get tonight? Don's going to get the wrap. It's almost a wrap. Our show's almost done.
You know what?
He'll get the wrap.
I think you're going to have to go with the half chicken. You're going to have to do
I can
it.
see it right now. I'm going to get the half chicken.
I would
on one
hate to
side.
disappoint.
I feel it.
Yeah.
I can feel it. Paul, you did outstanding.
You got it.
YouTube on Friday. This will be on YouTube.
Okay.
The push is on. Free ribs at Shane's on April 30th. That's the last day of the month. The last Saturday of the month.
Last Saturday of the month.
Last chance to get
Yes,
these
sir.
free ribs this year at Shane's.
Yes, sir.
April
Be here
30th.
early.
Man, it's going to be great.
Yes, sir.
Thanks to all that came out tonight. We had Coach Stell from Western Guilford years back. We had Dale Moser from American Legion Baseball. I had the Robinson brothers from Eastern Guilford.
That's
Plus
right.
their dad, Danny.
Arnold.
Robinson family's here, doing a good job.
And their brother's going to Western too.
Carolina.
They're all going.
Got one at Western already.
Yeah.
And sending two more.
Two more.
The only ones we did
The
not
three
get tonight,
Rs.
we did not get two of them. I tried to get these two guys. They said they may come by later. Brooks Robinson, Baltimore Orioles. He's going to be here later. And
Oh,
Frank
wow.
said maybe if he could make it. Frank will make it too.
Okay.
Frank Robinson.
Okay.
Maybe later on. Thank you, Paul.
Good deal. GreensboroSports.com.
The bomb, you got
Yes,
it.
sir.
Thank you, Paul. This guy's the champ right here. Let me do this right quick before we close. The old champion. This man did it tonight. Skull Murphy. Here we go.